Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Gamer's Glimpse. Today we're looking at Golf with Your Friends. This is a game by Blacklight Interactive. It's still in early access. I'm playing a beta version of it, but there is still a lot of good stuff hidden in this little mini golf game. So we're going to start off. Just want to show you real quick, you can customize your ball. If that doesn't tell you that this is the greatest game of all time, I don't know what does. So I'm going with a nice, turquoisey color ball, just like that. Probably my favorite color. I think it's dope. Okay, you also got your options. I'm sure you can kind of figure out what's going on there. But let's host a game. I'm just going to make the name Ty. I'm going to make it private. The password is going to be password. And then we're going to do for one singular person, myself. So it's that easy to make a server. You also have a whole chat down here. I can just send like Ty, or thank you, depending on what kind of person you are here. And then you have a couple different things here. So right now there's 4 levels in the game: Forest, Oasis, Twilight, and Haunted. But they are going to add more, and eventually we'll have a Steam Workshop where people can submit their own courses and levels for others to play, which is going to make this game have a ton of replayability despite it already having a good amount. There's also different game modes. You got Classic or Custom. Classic is your very simple mini golf, circular ball, or spherical ball, depending on whether or not you majored in geometry in college. And then Custom, which has all of these crazy settings, which is super awesome. So you can change the number of shots per round. So by default it's 12, but you can change that to 50. The amount of time per round, maybe you want to do like speed mode, got 30 seconds to finish the hole. Sounds a little bit ridiculous. Collision, your balls can collide with other players. Show the last power that you used. You can also change the ball shape. This is where the replayability can really go buck wild. You can have an egg, a cube, cylinder, cone, isosphere, whatever the hell that is, a puck, or you can have a random one each hole, or randomize all of them per person per hole, which is a little bit on the crazy side. We're going to stick with default just for the case of this video. You can change the gravity, where you spawn, whether the ground is bouncing. If you allow jumping, I'm going to allow jumping. And then you can also change the ball size, whether you want a large ball, a small ball, blue balls, whatever you truly desire. So we're going to do this. I'm going to go into the game. There's also a practice area where you can just kind of shoot around and do stuff, but I think it's going to be better to just hop right in. I'm going to show you guys a couple levels from each level that they have available right now. Just because I feel like that gives the best representation of the game. But here you go. Here's our first hole. It's beautiful. There's nice music. It's very simple to do. You just left click and then you drag for the power. And then you can kind of aim and you can see what happens. So there we go. We fired it. That was a little bit too hard. But that's life. Life is a little hard. So we can kind of line this up. And that was, it was pretty okay. So we got 2. There we go. And what you can also do, this one is pretty easy to get a hole in one on. So, something magical in the air just stopped us. Phil Collins came in the air tonight and just stopped our ball. That's fine. But I'm going to show you in this hole now, hopefully. Yeah, this one's good. So our hole's down there. We got to go through there. Let's just do a little jumpy jump. We didn't actually jumpy jump in the right way. Like I said, let's do a little jumpy jump. Alright, there we go. So you can kind of create some interesting ways to finish the holes, piss off your friends when you get in the game with them. They're expecting a simple mini golf game. Here you are going Michael Jordan Space Jam style across the courses. But that's life. So I'm going to exit out of the forest. We're going to hop into... okay, let's just do like name 1. Is that fine? Good, I'm glad that's fine. I just went into the practice mode. I don't want to do that. Let's change the game mode. Let's go with a cube instead. Just for the hell of it. And we'll hop into Oasis. Just want to show you guys some of the settings that you can truly do with this game. I will say, in its current state, it's probably not the best single player game while there's only 4 courses available. But when you're playing multiplayer, this game has a lot of replayability, makes you pretty angry at your friends, and it also just allows you, it's a great streaming game, kind of just sit back, talk about life, play some golf. And that's really what I think this game's truly good for in the end. You can see that the cube, a little bit difficult. Kind of, you know, the edges make it slightly stupid, but, you know, what can I say? Alright, well, we just flew straight out of the damn map. You can definitely see this one would be, you know, slightly easier with the ball. Okay, we went into course number 2 over there. Or course number 4. Whatever course it is. Courses are propaganda created by the Chinese anyway. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's change to probably my favorite ball type in this game. My favorite balls, so to speak. Which is the puck. Puck is a good time. And let's allow jumping puck, just because jumping puck is fun. We'll hop into Twilight. Twilight's a very pretty map, despite not being a very pretty movie featuring, you know, Bella Swan and Robert Pattinson. Okay. So the puck, it kind of glides. It's like a hockey puck. I think most people would have figured that out. This level is deceiving. You don't actually have to go through the top of the damn thing. The hole's underneath. Made me very sad the first time I played it. But you know. The music also, you know, it might get on your nerves for a little bit, but you learn to love it. You know, it's got some pretty implications to Twilight, I suppose. Alright, let's get out of Twilight. And then let's just show off the last level, which is actually fairly recent. I don't remember exactly when it was put in, but it was a little bit ago. Let's go. You know what? Like, just give me a normal ball, but let's make it large. Give me some large balls, and let's allow those large balls to jump. All right, let's get into this. This level sometimes lags when you start it up, is what I have experienced at least. So if it takes a second, don't be alarmed. We'll just stare at Goat Face, the symbol of Satan. Binding of Isaac is coming back to me, and my game's not responding. Don't worry, it'll eventually respond. It'll respond. It'll respond eventually, and then we will be in the level. But for now, enjoy Goatman. Goatman, good man. What can I say? Alright, any day now. There we go. Got some spooky music. Too spooky for me, I'll be honest, but I really hate scary movies. Unless they're a psychological thriller. In those cases, I do enjoy me a psychological thriller, but if it's just Michael Jackson's Thriller, then I'm not as excited about that one. Alright, that was a little too hard. Just kind of get that in there. We almost had the putt of the century right there, but instead we had the silly putty of the century, and that's what life is to me. Alright, so you can kind of see, this is Golf with Friends. There are going to be some videos posted on the channel in the near future, because I do have friends, ironically. But if you enjoyed this little gamer's glimpse, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!